What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Land of Eames stream. James just disappeared for some reason. Now he's back, and he's muted.
That's my bad. I was trying to put something back on my shelf. I was leveling up.
Nice. What level are you?
I'm level 5. And I just spent XP on skills as well as leveling up. I had been hoarding XP like George Higgins, and I decided to spend it all. I'm at 0 now.
This is a great coincidence because I've
What's
also
up, Paul?
just leveled up. And
Wow,
I'm also
done.
level 5.
Paul,
some
welcome to the stream.
Very exciting abilities that come with being at level 5.
What are they? Share it.
No,
Share it with us.
no, I refuse. Well, it'll come up in game. They are nature magic, which means that I can roll a wilderness check to do a magical action as it relates to nature. And I also get Mighty Steed, which gets me +6 inventory. And I never become tired from traveling and may comfortably carry +1 rider, which means I can now carry 3 riders.
That's awesome.
Could carry
Whole party
the
and
whole party.
NPC.
Whole party on my back.
It's the Buddy and Zeros Power Hour. No
It is.
George today.
No George today. But he will be back soon.
But he's got to put on at least 2 times as much weight as usual to justify me doing this. You have to eat 2 other people.
Yeah, we'll go back to Wally's and try the challenge. It'll be amazing.
Well, you do have your new friend.
Right.
Paladin Mong.
Yeah, I was going to say our new unfriend.
Hey, what's up, Adam?
Hello.
Thanks for in.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, I will use one of my new abilities, Have Words, and get rid of him. No.
We got to keep him. We got to keep him.
No,
my whole job is to set him on the path of righteousness.
On the path of righteousness, yes.
Yeah, so what are your abilities? You got Have Words. What does that do, James?
You were going to call me Georgie. Basically, it allows me to use my Intimidate, which I just leveled to a +1. Once every combat, I can have some words with a NPC. And so I roll a D12, and on a 9+ outside of a conflict, I can scare away a group of goons or bruisers. In combat, I can inflict a D12 dread to goon, bruiser, or champion. And then there's like a little chart list of the things that I can do. So it's like damage versus scare off versus, cataclysmically backfiring on me if I roll poorly. Which is why I beefed up that intimidating, because I've never been an intimidating guy. And,
I'm excited to see you have words with a group of goons to scare them off.
Yes, me too. I'm excited to try it out. Then the other ability for level 5 for a tycoon is transportation, which I am also pretty excited about. We've got 0, so I'm probably not going to keep this, but in the short term, I can call a 3-seat flying machine, which may be able to, like, I can bring in my Jurassic Park chopper to get us out of here.
Operation Dumbo Drop.
That's
Zeros.
It's funny you said that, because my first thought was having Zeros with one of those things holding him up in the sky, like you're moving a whale into the ocean or whatever.
Just spinning.
Rolling vitality checks to make sure it doesn't throw up on the populace below.
Cool Doppler effect on my voice as I spin around.
Whoa, this is my favorite comment so far in this stream.
That's exactly what it means.
Yeah, we'll make it a buddy cop comedy. It'll be fantastic.
Zeros is bad cop.
Yeah,
and then
always.
And then
I'm the goofy sidekick.
Everyone's bad cop. We're all bad cops here.
Hey, it's going to be a hard-boiled detective story. So
that brings up a good point there. You're a bulwark. You've got some new responsibilities. One of your responsibilities is sort of shepherding, guiding Paladin Mong, who is sort of on probation.
Yeah, I'm basically just going to interpret this like I'm Judge Dredd now.
I'm the law. I'll be Rob Schneider.
Great. I'm glad that you went for the other Judge Dredd movie.
Yeah. Not the good one.
Yeah.
Because I like that Carl Urban one. Cool. Yeah. So where do we begin, Zeros? What's our first move? We obviously have to get to the last tree because that's the beginning of the end, and we also could potentially help the other bulwark who is on a mission to the Ettenspine. No, the Sounder Hills.
Yeah.
Those two things they're roughly in the same direction, right?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. So I say
one of them involves killing a Gwargle beast, which is
so impossible.
And the other involves talking to gnomes.
Choosing gnomes to assure that we don't die. Although I think Zeros could take a Gwargle beast. No, come on.
Zeros thinks he could.
It's a better way to play this game.
If nothing else, it would be a way to fulfill my ideal before I die, which is to make a gallant last stand against unfavorable odds.
You don't want to use that on fighting a giant Krog robot in Junktown?
No, I also want to do that. But I have full confidence that I'm basically going to do both and be fine.
Okay.
Before we officially begin, I want to give a shout out to all of our patrons on Patreon.
Oh, yeah, of course. Without our patrons, we wouldn't be able to do this.
Including
or some of the
Redbush.
exciting things. Oh, yeah.
Commander Redbush, thank you for joining up this week. And
thank you. And thank you again.
We were hoping to put out a new update this week, but
we're essentially just in a holding pattern for
we didn't have any new information.
Yeah, so we have the same questions as everyone else. We're just waiting for the warehouses to get back to us. Although last week we did get the update that things are chugging, like they're getting started. So I have a feeling that next week and the week after will be filled with updates. We're going to know a lot more.
Indeed. All right. So, okay. So you guys want to go to the last tree and or kill a Gwargle beast. And Zeros is confident that he can do that.
Yeah.
But his
Buddy is not
silly sidekick, Buddy, well, he's not so sure.
Updates as far as the eye can see. I'm just going to start applying that to everything because that's funny when you think of updates. Paul, yes, for sure. I'm waiting for mine too. I can't wait to see my copies. Yeah. Although I told him I want it last, I want to make sure everybody gets it. I'll wait. I've lived enough in the shoes of Landavim to be able to wait for everyone to get their copies.
I think you should take all of them, and then they have to do some sort of heist in order to get them back from you.
It'll be the ultimate Landavim quest. We'll have them all in my garage.
Yeah.
And then I'll turn my house into a giant mega dungeon. I love it. This is good.
You're implying that your house isn't already some kind of mega dungeon.
It's a way to connect with the community in a perilous fashion.
Yeah. It's a good idea.
All right. So, Zeros, is there any particular reason you are, after this Gwargle beast, you feel it will fill some void in your life that couldn't be filled by, sticking to the straight and narrow and going to talk to some nice, pleasant gnomes?
It's a bulwark. It's a bulwark quest.
That it is.
I'm a bulwark now.
That you are.
All right. Well, you know what? I believe in you. I'm going to back your play every time. And so is Chili Gumdrop over here. Can't talk right now because she's eating a Nork's Noodle cup. So if you want to do this, we'll do it. But maybe we could talk to the gnomes first. Maybe get some insight on how to handle Gwargle beasts. They know a lot about nature. Not that you don't, but Do you
Let
know
me just stop you right there. Bucko, what's your name?
Buddy Boobay, Gumball King. His Royal Highness, the Gumball King, if you will. I don't want to.
I will not. But this Guargle Beast business is quite pressing indeed. If we stop off to talk to some gnomes, well, could destroy another village.
Innocent people could get hurt.
That's exactly right.
Okay, that guilt's Buddy. And he's like, okay, all right.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I've done it before.
As he like saddles up into his tortoise, like you see that one of his legs is a peg leg. I've done it before. It was mostly all right.
All right, you guys want to make a travel check?
Let's do it. You want to kick it off, Peter?
I do. I do want to kick it off.
Guilt, what kind of capitalist are you? I do it for the dream, okay? I'm like, oh, okay.
That's a 5, but I can use a quest point to turn it into a 6.
Well, you're heading down a road, so that's a +1.
That's +1, so it's a 7. Or you don't have to use a quest point. It's just guess what he's saying.
All right,
Save that quest point for Guargle-based combat because we'll need them.
Nah, we'll be fine.
All right. So I'm going to have you roll a D6.
A D6.
3.
A 3, you say? That sure is something.
Is that the right answer? Should I change my answer?
I'm just trying to like fill up space while I look.
While he looks at tables.
You were exhausted.
Am I? Because I'm pretty sure
he's not.
But
I'm really tired.
Ability that I don't get tired anymore.
Well,
but I am, and you're only as fast as your slowest guy.
But he is
so tired. I'm so tired, guys, and I think I ate a bad clam, and I don't know. Don't eat canned clams that have been out in the sun for 4 days.
Yeah, the sun is really beating down on you. You take 5 dread, buddy.
That's a lot of dread.
There's a lot of dread. I had to check to see if I was still conscious. I am. I have 9 courage. According to my sheet, I have 9 courage.
Hop on my back. I'll carry you the rest of the way.
I can't hop on your back, so you're gonna have to pick me up yourself by my collar with your horse teeth.
Mong, put him on my back.
He doesn't taste good. The clams, you see.
He's really put out by this. Pretty struggles to. Buddy is pretty heavy because all of his stuff. He's carrying so much stuff.
That's true.
Speaking of which, what did you roll for today's stuff?
You know what? Good question. I'm going to roll it right now while you guys continue.
Well, while we continue, you should also roll your realms check.
It's a 5. I will use. Oh no, we're road 6. Mm-hmm. 6.
Let's see how much more tired you can get.
Roll another D6.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Well, if you're tired, it's a 5, so I guess you would have to use a quest point.
I do,
and I will. And
you heard me, boy. I will. I said I will.
Here's a question, a retroactive question for Buddy Boobay. Based on this new Mighty Steed ability I have, if I'm carrying a rider, I can take their dread for them.
I don't think you're carrying me yet.
All right.
But now you are. So when I inevitably take dread again, and am at death's doorstep.
All right.
I will rely on you to keep me alive.
So it turns out you only traveled 1 hex because you somehow got turned around on the road. You just kind of went down another path.
There's a scenic fork that just loops back around to the main path.
Yeah. And it's nighttime. You guys are in the middle of the used to be forest on the Great Slog. There's not a thing in sight but felled trees, tree stumps, cracked earth, the howls of wargs in the night.
So delightful. That's what you're saying. I got a question. Can Zeros can conceivably wear like piecemeal armor, right?
Yep.
Barding.
Like barding specifically, but I can't like have them some pauldrons. For whatever reason, I roll a lot of armor. There's like very little armor on the 400 chart, but I rolled scale mail and then I rolled pauldrons, and I've rolled plate mail twice. So
I'm sure you could like have or you could craft yourself or have a blacksmith like,
Shape it.
shape all this stuff. Yeah, that's maybe that'll be how can I spend my evening doing that? I'm tired. I gotta rest. Never mind. But,
you also need Chili's
tools
forge.
and yeah,
I guess you could just say that she's here, but
she's here. Of course, she's all right over there. I'm overburdened though. I need to hand you something, Peter.
Yeah, I'll take some stuff. I have, based on this new ability, +6 inventory.
I will fill that immediately. That's 6 with 2 suits of armor, if you wish.
Yep.
So I will hand you plate mail and scale mail.
You got to pay $2.50 for the horse armor. Yeah, that'll be Venmo'd to me as the game master.
You have to unlock that. You can also get it in a loot box, but we haven't introduced those yet.
Well, they're in the Under Muckland sandbox.
They are. They are in the Under Mucklands, the industrial hellscape that is the Under Mucklands. No, it's not as bad as the Mucklands for sure, but there's loot boxes and loot box jokes in the main city.
Yeah, you pump some copper coins in. There's a 1% chance you'll get a magic item.
So 1% chance you'll get a digital magical item that
you don't actually own.
That you can trade in for 1,000th of its value. You can collect them.
Yeah, it's a trading card, basically.
That's amazing. Green alien horse head 2-pack loot box. Oh God.
Oh God.
The shrimp sandbox. Jeez. Oh God, you guys
you're not too far off.
You guys are so funny. I swear to God.
I think non-fungible should be a quality that like armor can have.
Non-fungible armor.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm tearing up. Oh, Jesus.
This is a unique armor. That means that you own this armor and no one else can own it.
And no one else can own it. That's amazing. Well, I'm gonna rest.
Like that idea.
There'll be relics that are just like imprinted on you like pets.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you guys, are there any questions, or do you want to roll some questions on the
Yeah, let's roll some questions. I like using that table.
All right. Who would like to ask a question first?
I will as I
roll a D1 hundo.
crack open my can of desert fish. 96.
Your question to anyone in this group, I guess. Is there something you're hiding from us?
Zeros, you seem pretty unrealistic. Hear me out here on what you believe you can slay and not slay. All right, you got some chip on your shoulder? Is there something you're hiding from us? Like maybe you got like gamma irradiated blood, or like you're like superpowers, or because Gargle beasts, they're essentially invincible now. No offense. I'm not saying you're not tough. I'm not saying, you know, but we're gonna die. No. I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna survive this.
Yeah, that might be true.
If Felmar guy nods, he will probably die.
If we die, we die trying.
He does. He does.
I have the power of confidence in myself.
Okay. All right, the power of confidence. Does that come with laser beams or?
Things have a way of working out one way or the other, as long as you're strong and you fight for something.
What are you fighting for, boy?
Me. What am I fighting for?
Buddy boo boy.
I'm fighting for the freedom to follow your dreams. Fighting against tyranny, people that steal your dreams right out from under your nose. And I want to see Chili succeed as well. Just had a hard go at it. But mostly I just like seeing people be happy. Gumball?
It's like all wet and sticky.
This one tastes exactly like a sweet potato.
Sure, I guess.
It's a savory gumball.
It has no teeth and it takes forever. There's like a hint of rosemary in there too. Something else.
Is Buddy satisfied with this answer from Zeros?
Buddy is slightly confused by Zeros, but also afraid of Zeros because he's seen Zeros lay waste to those bandits or those gangsters during the last fight, just decimated them. And so there's a part of Buddy that thinks maybe he can take on this Gargle beast. Maybe he's just projecting his own fears onto the mighty unicorn.
I have to believe that I can kill this thing. I have to.
I fist bump his hoof and fall asleep because I'm really tired. Because I'm -1 tired, like severely tired.
All right. Zeros, do you want to roll a question?
I do.
D1 Hundo. Okay, you got 90.
Ooh, so 90s today, you know what I mean?
Your question is, who is your biggest rival?
Ask this of anybody in the group.
Yeah.
What is the name of the older paladin here?
The Gargle Beast Slayer.
Yeah.
Paladin Gary Manderer.
Gary Manderer. Not Jerry Manderer. Gary Manderer.
Yeah, I'll ask that of Paladin Gary Manderer. I've created many enemies in my time. Old timer, you must have some enemies of your own.
Well, I slayed my biggest enemy, the Gargle Beast of Doom Nozzle. But it's back. Offspring or another one, I'm not sure.
No. Well, you think Doom Nozzle is back? Like it's...
Doom Nozzle is a place.
I'm going to shut up. I don't know.
Lots of things come out of Doom Nozzle. horrible things. It's an entrance to the abyss. If you dare.
I don't dare till next season.
We're going to be seeing a lot of things. Some lava. You ever seen lava?
I have not. Not in all my days.
Well, watch out. Don't let it touch you.
Got it. Don't let the lava touch me. Or vice versa. Don't actively reach your hands into the molten rock.
So to answer your question, I would say this Gargle Beast is my biggest rival now.
How did you slay the last one?
A lot of luck. Went for its underbelly.
Okay, good to know. He was
As it
making progress.
charged. Like a...
It's charged.
I can't even describe it. It's just, it's like a bulldozer.
What's a bulldozer?
It's a big machine that knocks things down. Pushes things.
They're great. I'm going to buy one.
I can be your bulldozer.
Well, that's a good idea. Maybe we go up to Chief Chopper's mill and buy a bulldozer.
You mean hit the Gargle Beast with a bulldozer? Now he's talking. Industry. We'll use science and technology to take it out. Get ourselves a shrimp boring machine.
You guys are rich, ain't you?
Well, I look at the 2 copper pouches in my pocket. I got some money.
We're rich in courage.
Well, just an idea.
I check how my hot dog ETFs are going.
Your what?
My hot dog ETF. Sorry, it's a stock market joke. I poured a lot of money into reverse hamburger ETFs. Okay.
Are you up or down? In reverse hamburgers.
I'm down.
I'm down. That sucks, man.
I'm down. They invented cheeseburger like an hour ago. It's just killing it. Wally was like, what if we add cheese? And it changed everything forever.
I hesitate to think what kind of cheese Wally is adding to his burgers.
That's true.
Rat cheese.
Rat cheese. It's amazing. I can't believe that's not in the sandbox already. Oh, nice marbled burger covered in rat cheese. A nice Wagyu beef with rat cheese. Oh, God, Ben.
All right, you guys, let's see what happens.
Bulldozer maintenance and post. We'll do 5 episodes on that.
The night goes on without incident.
Double patties, double rat cheese.
Do you guys have food?
Yes. I've got a couple of normal rations. Oddly enough, one of them is like a rat cheese stick. And I'll split it with Peter. There's some left over if you want to hit of this rat cheese, buddy.
I'm lactose intolerant.
There's no milk.
There's no. You need to. I gotta be honest. It's mostly petroleum jelly. They make it. It's made out of an industrial waste. But each stick's got 600 calories. Rat milkshake is rough. But that's my other ration is a rat milkshake. Right? It's powdered. So
this one's still got the tail.
It's lucky. It's like it's the last dregs of it is the best. It's like a tequila worm when you get the rat tail and a rat milkshake. Zeros like, this I will eat.
Yeah, he goes for it.
We got to get Barry at Sandwiches of History to figure out like a proxy for a rat tail in a sandwich. I'll text him. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. It's too funny.
I got a question for you.
This is Mung.
Who do you think you are?
I got a question for you. What gives you the right?
Touche.
Touche.
All right, you guys can heal up as you sleep the night. Get a nice 1 courage.
That's classic. Ooh. 5 out of 13 going into a gargle beast fight. Only way you can have it. Never tell me the odds, you know.
All right, let's get the show on the road as you head further down the Great Slog.
You're suddenly like a TV sports host. As I go further down the Great Slog.
Go. Peter, you're next.
Oh, that's right. There's only 2 of us today.
Indeed.
Nice. 11 total, I think.
This guy.
George would use a quest point. Just saying.
For discovery.
Yeah, I'll do that.
On the off chance that we discover a relic that will help us kill the gargle beast.
Yeah. Why wouldn't we? I'll invest a quest point into that.
All right. Roll a D100.
$67.
Hey. Not bad. It's a chance. A rusty oil pump looms over a tar pit. And you see a skeletal corpse stuck inside. And it's clutching like a shiny chest.
Whoa. What the heck?
It's like he's got some kind of box full of loot.
Yoink. I will carefully...
You'll have to dig him out somehow.
2 hours later, we're just like sweaty and covered. I will hold on, sorry. I'm looking at my abilities.
You've got a fishing rod, you should call on your flying machine.
Yeah, no kidding. No, I can't. I will try to dig him out. I will use a might check. And after we dig him out, I think we should bury him too.
You'll have to. It's a tar pit, so.
Oh, jeez. The flying machine might actually work. Peter, I think that's a brilliant idea. I radio in a chopper. I like it cuts to me having a hard hat on, and I'm like directing a flying machine to lift the guy out of the tar pit.
You could do this.
Ellie, what do you have to roll?
You could do this the whole time.
Not the whole time, you know. I've only, I don't answer his question. I roll a realms check. Oh, no, it's too close. The tar pit ignites in flames. It's just a disaster. I scream out, "Oh, my calamity!" The sputter driver that was driving the thing, like the head just like corkscrews off, and I hear the boing of the springs as it crashes to the ground. I dive out of the way, and just like a flaming wreck slides, just almost killing me.
Okay.
We haven't fully worked the kinks out of the design yet. I think Paul is hilarious. A single thumbs up arm sinking into the carpet. Sorry, John Connor. Anyone else hear the Airwolf theme? Yeah, that would have been a better result.
God.
Oh, sorry, I ruined the horde.
No, the chest is still like intact, but everything's on fire around it.
I'll look at Sarah and be like, well, it's like the blaze. And I'll be like, well, what's any ideas? What can you do, Zeros, is the question, so that we can re-cue that Airwolf theme. For all you kids that are too young for Airwolf, it was a short-lived action show about a super helicopter that fights crime or something.
Short-lived.
It wasn't sure. I think it was like a couple of seasons.
4 seasons.
4 seasons of Airwolf? Whoa, I was way off.
It's 80 episodes.
There were 80 episodes of Airwolf?
Sounds like you've got some catching up to do, man.
I've got some catching up to do. Oh my god, I know how I'm spending the next 6 weeks of my life. Binging Airwolf. I was wrong. Holy cats. I thought there was like 2 seasons of Airwolf and then it was gone.
I mean,
80.
It's easy to be wrong about how long shows in the 80s lasted for.
That's true. This has happened to Ben and I a million times where we've randomly looked up a show and found out it's like 12 seasons. This was on for 15 years.
This show right here. Coach.
Oh.
It was on for like 40 seasons. Peter, how many seasons do you think Coach was on for?
How many seasons do you think Craig T. Nelson graced our screen as the beloved Coach? With Jimmy Van Dyke.
As many as we're just saying.
Danny Van Dyke. What was the other Van Dyke? Sorry.
Jerry Van Dyke.
Jerry Van Dyke. Jimmy was close.
I have to look up the show Coach because I'm not familiar with it.
Oh, crap.
Well, now you cheat. Or Peter's cheating.
Yeah, we date ourselves well, we also like things that are even before our own time. So
I'm gonna say 9 seasons, just kind of on a guess.
You nailed it right on the head.
Nailed it right on the head. 9 years for Coach. The saga of Coach. It was like the Game of Thrones of its time.
It was so big they made a video game out of it.
That's true.
Coach arcade game.
The Coach arcade game. One of Ben's most prized art pieces in his collection.
So, Peter, are you going to do anything about this flaming tar pit in the center of which treasure chest?
I mean, I feel like I have to. This is a Chekhov's treasure chest. It doesn't just disappear into a fire.
Wow.
I could do maybe a swift hoof to try to get it. Do a feat of athletics beyond the capabilities of a normal adventurer.
So what I'm understanding is you're going to walk on tar.
I'm going to just jump over.
No, he's not. He's going to walk on.
Hang on a second. What?
He's going to walk on a chest plate that I hurl into the tar. So you can, like a little rock.
Mm-hmm.
But you only have a second because it's going to sink. So.
This is a
Good
stunt.
luck.
This is like an Evel Knievel stunt.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yep.
Or it's like a Super Dave stunt where he'll just end up being a head with feet. Just 2 shoes underneath his neck when he's done.
All right.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna vault into this flaming oil pit. Obviously, I'm gonna land just with my hooves, all 4 hooves onto this chest plate, which is gonna be right next to the chest. Pick up the chest with my teeth and then jump out.
All right, buddy.
In one single motion.
Throw the armor.
All right. I beefed up my athletics for this purpose.
Nice.
That's a 10. That's a 10. I throw it like a shot put. I spin around
+1.
or like a hammer throw.
You'll have a +1, Peter.
It's a 10 straight. So when you say you beefed it up, you got it from negative to 0. Is that what you mean?
That's right.
Right.
That's how I roll. From negative to 0.
I just like how confident you came into that. I was expecting like a +1 or 2.
That's how Buddy rolls. I'm
Yep.
weak. I have no negatives anymore, guys, though. I'm like at least a 0.
All right. +1 to
You wait.
Swift Hoof. This is an athletics check. This could go real bad, real fast.
I believe in you, Peter.
this would be the dumbest way for Zeros to die.
That was the most satisfying I believe in you, Peter, in my life. Because I always say I believe in you, Peter, to like my
I
wife.
believe in you, Peter.
Yeah. But now it meant something.
Thanks, guys. I wish I would have heard that from my parents more often growing up.
Oh, man. He'll be here all week.
All right. 6, not bad. My athletics is +2, which is 8, +1 is 9.
That's
There you go.
solid. There you
That's
go.
a success.
Success.
It's a beautiful sight as you gracefully hop onto the sinking piece of armor, snatch the chest with your teeth, which is a feat into itself, and you leap to the other side of the pool onto land. You've got this tarry golden chest. It's an old hoard.
There we go.
An old hoard.
Oh.
And I'll roll it for you because I'm going to use the Land of Eam random generators.
Yes. They're really useful. If you're running a game, check out landofeam.com. The random generators under the RPG tab has tons of random generators that make creating things on the fly really accessible. And we use it every week.
As a benevolent GM, I'm going to give you guys a +2 to this hoard.
You hear that, Peter? The benevolent GM gives us +2.
Now, if George were here, he would be adding a +3 for his roll, but he's not here. And he's not going to get any piece of this. You can't give anything to him. You understand?
George, who is watching right now, I can only imagine, is pulling his own hair out.
All right.
Putting the bin in benevolent.
Oh, I don't even have this shared. I'm sorry.
The screen?
Yeah.
I
forgot that we weren't even sharing our screen yet.
Oh, yeah, I did too. No one can see our rolls. It's all right. I have to look at our ugly mugs instead.
People who listen can't see anything anyway, so
That's true.
our job to just
Shout out to the
describe things
podcast
in enough detail that people can understand what's happening.
All right, here we go. Click.
Okay.
Okay,
I was a +2, right?
what's hilarious is like we have another breastplate, but also that disguise kit is like gold to me. I love that stuff.
I mean, the gilded can opener.
Yeah, the gilded
That
can
is like
opener is-
that's something right there.
Yeah, that's true. Will that improve the can of desert fish that I'm eating?
No, it'll just reduce the value of the can opener.
Your can opener is now worth copper coins.
It'll make you feel fancier while you're eating it.
A golden can opener is a very Krog thing to own.
Let's just say it's got a Krog logo on it.
It's like not just the logo, but like beautiful script of his name. It's actually Krog's can opener.
Zeros throws it back into the flaming oil.
That's worth money now. Oh.
Well, it could have been better, but that's gold coins right there if you sell it.
It'll make George even angrier that he wasn't here. Monograph can opener. Yes, exactly.
Just a standard
Beautiful-
item that
beautiful script.
everybody
Beautiful
owns.
hand,
A
like-
monogrammed can opener, right?
Yeah. Actually, it says Krob. Someone else.
It was supposed to be Krog, but the guy messed up, which
Yeah,
is
the
why
guy
it
messed up, which is why
ended
it's
up
here.
in the middle of an oil pit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's here. And that
Right.
guy, there's his bones.
Yep.
Buddy is always coming up even, though, you know.
That's
Out
true.
with one piece of armor, in with the next.
Even Steven. I just have infinite armor. I could like arm everyone that's ever been playing Landavine in this campaign. You want to hold on to that breastplate?
So was this worth
else?
it, guys? Huh?
Are you kidding me? I put on like the Groucho Marx disguise kit. Look at this. I look amazing.
Whatever.
You can't tell who I am. And this can opener, I immediately start like opening a can of something. Look at the action, the smooth action on this thing. This has never been through a dishwasher.
The challenge was a reward unto itself.
That's just spirit.
I
Yeah.
fist bump his hoof.
That's what you got to understand, Mong. These are experiences build up character.
He's right. I say like deadly serious, but still wearing the Groucho glasses. He's right. It's experience that makes us who we are.
You know, I forgot about Tully. I don't know where we dropped him.
He didn't make
it. Maybe
we see a second thumbs up in the tarpet.
Hey, maybe he stayed behind to do some work in Fort Bulwark.
Yeah, maybe when we come back, he's like really changed. I'm a carpenter now. I found a better way of life for myself.
you guys also have Zygo Danwaddle, who is with you. He's just very forgettable.
I totally forgot. Only George would remember. He's got like a mind for this that I don't have.
We forgot to wake him up at the last camp, so
Guys, where
He
is
comes
everybody?
flying in.
Where's all the food?
Exactly, Paul.
I lost my bearings. Yeah, he's up above us. He could have got the chest easily.
Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna fly to the last tree. I'll see you guys there. I don't know about this Guago Beast business. Now, and if you guys die, I'll just carry on the Welkin post.
Well, that just fills me with joy. I'm glad. I'm so glad that you'll be able to fly there and not help with the Guago Beast.
we need your help.
I'm glad you understand.
Every single party member counts,
Me?
especially you.
Especially.
Why don't you make an inspired check, Zeros?
At -1, because I'm like saying it's not true. No. I'm kidding.
Yes. Yes.
I'm kidding.
No. It's good.
Too funny. It's too funny to not happen.
They'll take it to A1.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, that's you guys are crazy. I mean, between getting captured, I mean, thanks for saving me, but then fighting gangsters, and then this is just too much.
Look, if you want to go to the last tree, we totally understand. We'll meet you
Okay,
there.
thanks. Bye.
Hey, you forgot your bag. Keep it. All right. Sorry, Zeros. I'm a Debbie Downer sometimes. I don't know. You know?
He'll find his way back to us. I'm sure of it.
So wait, you're telling me that you're supposed to be inspiring to me?
I look at Zeros with no.
Can I just give him the
Buddy,
scariest?
bye-bye.
Can I give him the scariest look I've ever given anybody when he says that?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I just want to roll intimidate. I don't want to respond to that other than to just stare at him. What's a 3?
It's not a critical.
Failure with a plus.
She's not sure. Maybe the plus is he's going to zip it a while for fear that he's going to end up with a Vorpal through his brain.
Or maybe the plus is that he now he thinks that I'm not like on the straight and narrow because I can give this kind of mean look.
You're barely held to the forces of order. Like at any moment you could break and be as chaotic as this guy. You could he could go Sith Lord.
Or
maybe I'll be the one to push
maybe
you.
he feels bad about making that comment.
Yeah, that's much more reasonable. That's much more reasonable.
Well, I got my double ones out of the way, so
yeah, that's good. That's good.
We're good from here on out.
Oh, that's a relief.
Yeah, I guess I crashed the flying machine. That was a bad roll.
Yeah, there haven't been any really good rolls, except for the discovery. And I mean, you got the chest. That was good. All right, buddy, a realms check for you, buddy. Bye-bye.
All right, buddy. Bye-bye. Realms check. Oof, that's a 4. 5. Make it a 6. Quest points.
All right. Roll another d6.
I'm on it. Moan fresh. 2.
Lost supplies.
Oh no.
You lose a ration.
Oh boy. I lost a ration. I had 2. Now I have 1.
It's risky.
It's not good. Not good.
A baby ate your rations.
Yeah. You keep saying over and over again. Oh no, the rat cheese stick. I know. Oh.
Right, we're coming up on another evening. What do you guys want to do? Anything out of the ordinary? You want to like search for food or whatnot? Are you running out of food?
I will actually search for food, but I also want to tell Zeros. I want to apologize to Zeros for being like a bit of a butthead because I'm just scared of the Gorgle Beast, really, and it's messing with my head. And I committed to this with you, just like Chili committed to Krog with me, and I'm gonna be there for you when it matters. As I try to pull a rat out of a hole to eat it.
Can I confide in you?
Yeah, of course.
I'm scared too. But there is no courage without fear.
Buddy contemplates this. The idea that maybe he's not a coward, meaning Buddy is not a coward.
If we second guess ourselves for a minute, we will fail.
You're right. Now help me shimmy up this tree and try to pull these crow eggs out of this nest.
What was that roll?
Looking for food. It's an 8.
You find nothing and you die of starvation.
I'll see. I've got to find a rat and milk it.
I think you find something, but you get some unwanted attention in the process.
You grab those eggs just as Mom comes home.
Yeah. Except Mom is a rack owl.
Yep.
Oh, hey, Ma.
Hey, I'm sorry. I thought you were gone forever.
I was just taking them to take care of them, raise them as my own.
Raise them as my own. Not to scramble.
All right, so you got yourself some food. You can cook it.
I'm gonna try to cook it. Actually, I'm gonna be like, you know what, everybody, dinner's on me. I'm gonna take care of everything. You just relax. I'll take out a pan and a pot, and I'll just start scrambling these eggs. I got a special recipe too for you. I'm gonna sprinkle, and then I crush up a dill flavored gumball into the eggs.
When is the last time Buddy's made breakfast for anyone?
It's been 12 years, but I'm feeling generous.
It's like riding a bike.
No.
PC fails to cook edible food.
So sorry. Even with my bonus, it's a critical fail.
PC makes edible food inedible very rapidly.
So you have a +1?
I do have a +1.
Could use a quest point to make it edible for yourself. For one person.
I do it. I have 1 quest point left, but I do it so I can feed Zeros.
Does Zeros want to eat that or the ration?
It'll be like the Lord of the Rings movie where like Eowyn gives the soup to Aragorn, like in the extended edition. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Vaguely. I haven't watched that extended
It's a
edition.
meme. People will know what I mean. It's a meme. I give him the scrambled eggs that are a little gummy because they got the dill gum in it. Dill gum balls.
That's so gross.
Yeah,
What do you think? What do you think, Zeros?
True leaders should be last to eat.
Do you like it? No, this is for you. This is everybody's waiting for their share, but this is the one for you.
I wouldn't think of taking this away from someone else.
You don't want to eat it?
That's not what I said.
You don't like it? I made it for you.
We maybe we go halvesies on it.
I like stick my fork like really unenthusiastically into the eggs. I guess you want to go have these.
I'll eat the whole thing if you want me to.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Just eat it.
I'd like to.
Buddy has found the limits of Zeros' courage. That's too funny. Yeah, cut to the feathers all at Wally's.
I think he's going to be constipated after a gumball eggs.
Plus, he's a horse. Although when he farts, maybe he'll float.
It crunches
like a hot air balloon.
Blow a bubble out of that.
Crunches weird in Zeros' mouth as he's eating it.
Man, you're gonna kill me. All right.
So you guys have eaten. This is what.
Yeah, he's eating, and I'll eat the rat stick, the rat cheese. All right. Oh, my face hurts.
Ooh, yeah. That's what I
Uh-oh.
like to see. Yeah.
Oh, no. Unwanted attention is becoming closer and closer.
Okay.
It's
Roll a
totally,
D100 for
it's
me.
totally French. He's finally caught up with this.
Did you say D100?
Okay,
48.
48.
48.
48. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
48. Oh dear. Oh boy.
So it's a mercenary or mercenaries or
Uh-oh.
defensive. You're approached by a group of mercenaries.
We ate their eggs.
They've
I
got
just laid those eggs. I don't understand.
they say there's no passing the road beyond this point.
No, passing the road. What are you talking about? It's a road. I can pass wherever I want to.
Not while we're here.
Oh, well, not while we're here. You know how kind of a day I've had? I've almost blown up. My best friend won't eat my eggs.
I ate your eggs. I ate them.
Hesitated and hurt my feelings. We'll talk about that later. But you guys are going to block the way. I'm going to have some words with you. And I'm going to use have words on them.
This is great.
I'm going to give them the whole... Oh.
God, so many ones.
Yeah, this is bad. So I just go off on these guys. Like I storm and norm. I poke them. I poke the bear times 100, and then all of my words backfire, and now they attack me.
They look at each other for a beat, and then combat.
And then
begins.
the biggest one just drop kicks me into the foliage, just like like I'm a rat in the street. They just knock me off.
All right, so you guys are in a conflict, and they are attacking you.
I'm sorry, Zeros. I can't roll dice.
I like the idea that ends with like, oh, and now you're gonna kill me, real mature.
A knife in my belly. Oh, come on.
Oh, okay, all right. That's how you're gonna play it. All right.
Come on, fellas.
Look at this blood. You call this blood? Coming out of it. All right. So what are you gonna do? You can Zeros can make a last ditch effort to parlay with them.
Yeah. I mean, it says words backfire, and now the target attacks the tycoon, so it escalates to combat, I think.
Right. I'm just gonna give you one attack right now before combat starts.
Against me?
Yeah.
If it's a crit, it is a drop kick, and it does like rocket me into space. Oh.
That is a hit, right? What's your defense?
My defense is -1. So it's a hit with a counterattack.
Okay.
But it's if I stand. I'm not strong at the moment. I'm not courageous.
Y'all need some courage, man.
I do. I need some courage, I tell you what.
You fall.
I do.
You were kicked into the bushes.
I'm kicked, but my ragdoll body just rolls into the bushes because I go unconscious before I hit the ground. I'm sorry, Peter. This may as well be a solo quest. I can achieve nothing that can aid you.
Zeros, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go into combat. You're gonna try to parlay. You're gonna try to simmer things down, or or what?
No. I mean, they've attacked Buddy, which is the same as attacking me, as far as I'm concerned. So
I love it.
we're going to go into combat. Plus, as a bulwark, I inflict +1 dread now.
All right.
So,
okay, roll your initiative.
I just needed to know what number would come out of my roll.
what is initiative plus again?
Perception. So
Yeah,
you get
it's a
6.
5. It's a 5.
All right, they go first. They're going to spread the attacks around. There are 4 of them. This is against you, Peter. Your defense is 0.
Correct.
All right, this one of the mercenaries strikes you with a sword, misses. But he sets up the attack of his friend, who gets a +1, and
He misses on purpose.
No, but the dance of combat.
I see.
Set up his best friend, who also missed. And then the others will attack Gary Manderer.
I thought
Paladin Mong
fight.
slinks back towards Buddy. Gary Manderer is hit. Let's see.
I use a quest point.
Gary Manderer has 15 courage. He takes 5 dread, so he's at 10. Another attack against Gary Manderer. That is a miss because he has -2 defense. Okay. So now it is your turn, Peter.
All right.
And James, you can control Gary Manderer, who has +2 attack and 1d10 dread.
Okay. I just rolled my resist wounds with a quest point to resist wounds, and I'm out for 2 rounds. What he's +2 attack?
Yeah.
D10.
He's got 2 surrounding him. Peter has 2 surrounding him.
Yep.
All right. I will attack the ones surrounding Peter. I guess no. I'll attack the ones surrounding me. Yeah, I'm attacking the ones surrounding me. It is an 11.
That's a hit. Roll a d10.
7 dread.
All right, you take one of them out. The old man still got it.
Yep. Just a red spray just hits his face. We'll take care of these folks. He's all chipper. It's bizarre.
There's that familiar red warmth.
Only thing that keeps me warm these days is the blood of my enemies.
What's Zeros doing, huh?
He's going to attack one of the 2 closest to him.
Okay.
That is a 12.
That is critical.
All right.
This is good.
That's
Wow.
7 damage.
12.
13.
13 damage. Yeah, you take out the leader.
Do the rest of them run away?
I'm going to roll some metal for them.
Metal checks. Are they metallic?
Who's next?
Uh-huh. Yeah, they totally run away.
They scramble away in a cloud.
They kind of scatter into the night. The two of them. Well, made quick work of them. How's the little guy?
So you're gonna play it, huh? All right. Let's see. I stagger out of the bushes, cracking my knuckles, like, oh.
Paladin Mong is there and he's helping you. Feels weird.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's it means a lot to me.
That's better than fighting with some goons.
I shove him off. Coward.
He doesn't perfeed you.
I check my head to make sure my skull hasn't been caved in from the kick.
It's been caved in.
This is true.
Yes, roll 20 is his. We're cursed.
I think it's going great.
That's true.
We're getting the
I'm
interesting
cursed.
sides of the scale. Stuff
That
in the
is-
middle is not as cool, but one way or the other.
One way or the
Hey,
other.
that's why we use a D12, not 2D6.
That is true. It's way more fun. It's way more fun.
All right. You've got some. I mean, you could decide if they're dead or not dead. These mercenaries.
They are not dead because I want them to wake up tied up.
So you can continue to berate them.
Well, they're missing all their gear and boots, but we didn't take it. We just piled it up 10 feet away to embarrass them.
What are
And
you
then
trying
there's-
to prove here, man?
Trying to prove that you can't block the road just because you think you're tough, guys. You're not so tough, huh? You're not so tough now. And I
Look, I was trying to help you because there's a Guargo beast. I was trying to do you solid.
Oh, okay. You're trying to do us a solid. I was like, here, I'll do you a solid, and I'll give give them both a fart flavored gumball. Creativity can be used for evil too. You know what I mean?
Who do you work for?
You know, the bandits.
Look at Mong. Your bandits.
My bandits. I don't work. What?
I'll talk to the guy. You recognize this guy here, Mong? You know him?
No.
Be honest with me.
Oh man. Oh, dude.
I'm gonna intimidate him. I'm gonna hold up a fart flavored gumball now, and I'll be like, "Okay." Yes. now that I have a fart flavored gumball that I pulled out of my butt, now
What was it supposed to taste like, but it ended up tasting like farts?
it doesn't actually taste like farts.
It was supposed to be a chocolate gumball. But
Yeah.
Some bad ingredients.
But it went through the digestional tract of a couple of rats before. So it's got a little bit of a dairy flavor to it too.
sour dairy.
Sour dairy. Finn folk love them.
Oh yeah. Looks that. He pulls you closer. He says, "Yeah, know who that is. Of course I do, but we're not supposed to say it.
Tell me everything. Spill your beans, and I'll let you go.
It's
I'll
Paladin
convince the
Mong.
unicorn not to eat you.
Mong lets us get by with anything,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but he said, whenever he's with other guys, don't even address him."
Okay. All right. Well, I'll be true to my word and take one of their own knives and toss it next to their feet so that they can eventually work their way free as we leave.
Okay.
All right. Onward.
This was the night you guys were camping.
Oh, I continue to camp. We camp with them, I suppose. They're still tied up, but they join the party.
Or you could have them leave.
I choose to make it harder for ourselves. No, I'll cut him free after he spills the beans on Mong, and then I'll fill in Zeros on what's going on. We don't really have any proof yet, but because it's just like the word of some bandits, but you know.
That's disappointing.
It is. I don't think we're ever going to make this guy straight and narrow unless we really, inspire him somehow. The Gwoggle-Beast, a victory against the Gwoggle-Beast might be the thing to do it. But he is a coward.
We'll make a hero out of him yet. I have to. It's my duty as a bulwark.
That's noble. That's noble. I like it. Buddy likes Zeros a lot. He's the real thing.
Paladin Gary Mander is like already sleeping soundly, and Paladin Mong is like off, several feet, 50 feet away smoking.
Can I ask him a question?
He gets scared when he hears you come up.
Can I roll to ask him a question?
Yeah, what is it? What do you want?
I don't know what I want. But I rolled an 85. What is an 85 on the question table?
Oh, that. The question table. Great. $85.
Mm-hmm.
What's a secret you've never told anyone?
We're brothers now in the bulwarks. Tell me a secret you've never told anyone before, and I'll keep it safe.
Why would I do that?
Because we're brothers now in the bulwarks. We have to respect each other.
I'll tell you one if you tell me one.
You have my word.
You tell it first.
I already gave you my word. This starts with trust. You have to trust me.
Make a another inspire check.
Peter, if you tell him that you're actually a horse, I'm going to fall out of my chair. I'm not a unicorn. I'm a horse who drank from a magical stream.
Say,
whoa!
Inspire.
Look at that.
Look, don't tell Gary Mander, okay? Look, I've gotten into some bad stuff over the years. Look the other way, you get a cut. And it just snowballed from there, you know what I mean?
You've fallen off your horse.
Tortoise.
I'd like to help you climb back on. But you have to let me help you.
Why should I do that?
Because I think there's good in you. I think there's good in everyone. And I'm giving you a chance.
Look, I'm a piece of work. You don't want to... I'm a waste of time. This whole thing is a waste of time.
Maybe. We have to work through it to find out first.
You really want to help me?
Zeros nods.
All right, we'll see about that.
You know, I'm not perfect either.
Oh,
hey,
right.
you guys, I've been slaving over this campfire. I got a brand new set of eggs over here. When are you guys gonna come eat these eggs? I took out the dill. We're gonna try turmeric gumballs this time.
I didn't like his eggs.
It's another secret.
Is that your secret?
I put on a brave face when I was eating his eggs, but I didn't actually like them.
Look, you may have fooled him, but you didn't fool me. I can see that.
Your farts that had bubbles in them were very revealing.
That's why you're needed as a bulwark, because you're perceptive and you can see through people.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Puts out his cigar.
It's a disgusting habit.
You just took a crap while we were talking.
And what? The road apples aren't? Come on.
Pick it up.
Are you crazy?
Pick up your filter, too. That's not biodegradable.
You afraid it's going to burn down the forest?
Big things start with a small act.
All right, I'll pick it up. Makes a big deal about...
Kicks his feet.
It's so boring. Yeah,
Reminds me of that sketch from The State.
yeah.
Guy who's like... They also use the same thing in Wet Hot American Summer with Paul Rudd's
That's
character.
what I was thinking. When you guys do come back to camp, know that the eggs that I made this time, I got a crit on them. They're going to be really good.
They're just going to pull into more stark contrast how bad the last batch was that you made.
You made these? You? Yeah. Yeah, I did. Because I believe in myself now.
You just forgot the salt last time. That's the only thing.
And I left all the shells in.
Yeah. There was a full bird in one of those eggs.
This isn't right.
All right. Shall we move on to the next day? You guys can heal some courage.
I hopefully will. Okay. Take it.
I don't think I took any damage.
I forgot to roll my first D6.
Glad everything's coming up Millhouse over here.
Yeah.
Probably back to full.
Right. I'm at 10, but still, it's basically full.
Well, you get 6 plus your level when you...
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. I am full.
All right. You guys are close to the Sounder Hills. You'll enter them today.
Well, you ready for this, Zeros? Got a Gwoggle beast to slay. Up in those hills there. It's like
was born
lightning
ready.
crashes like on top of from the clouds. It's like all ominous.
Yeah. I figure we maybe should talk to the Yettins first.
You want to talk to Ettins now? and like right when I say that, we hear them howling like like in the distance as they're throwing boulders at each other.
Yep. What do you say?
I love this plan. I'm excited to be part of it.
All right. So, who's next? James?
I guess I am next. It's an 11.
Look at that.
We're catching up.
I'm out of quest points, unfortunately.
All right. You could, hunt food or some other resource.
I think I will hunt for some elemental components to share with George to make armor to use all of what we have to put together a suit of armor for Zeros. And I do really, really well with a 3.
All right.
No, that's a 2. Sorry. It's a 2.
All right. You just get some unwanted attention. Good.
At least we'll be able to get in touch with those Ettins that want to eat us.
Yeah. All right. As you enter the mountains, you're only traveling 1 hex per day, 1 hex per travel turn. So, Peter, you're up.
All right. That's a 2.
Okay. Roll a D100.
$49.
49.
We're doing good.
Something
smell-
made Ben laugh.
The smell of brimstone wafts from a cave mouth. It's really strong. And you guys are shocked to see the head of a dragon emerge from the cave, and it has a venomous stare.
Hello, tender morsels.
It glares at you as molten saliva sizzles on the rocks. And it says, "Have you come to make names for yourselves, or are you just unlucky enough to disturb me? Both bore me, so answer well."
I have actually sought you out for a great investment opportunity. In stream. We're out of here. I'm not it.
Make a charm check with disadvantage.
I need this one.
I think this could work. Yeah.
Oh my god. I do it.
The problem with dragons is that they just sit on all their wealth when they could be investing
exactly
into small projects.
That's exactly
Your wealth needs to, you sit on it, it doesn't do anything. But if you invest it, your money makes money.
Imagine if you could double that treasure hoard of yours.
I'm listening.
Do we actually want to play this out right now, or should we end the stream? Because this is a hell of a cliffhanger.
All right, it ends with "I'm listening."
He's voiced by Kelsey Grammer.
Wow.
His venomousness dissipates a little bit, and then it's just Kelsey Grammer.
Zeros.
It's familiar, Roz.
Zeros.
Zeros. Zeros Doyle.
Peter, make a lore check.
All right.
Oh my god, totally
that's a
does
12.
All right, you know who exactly this is. This is Thawar Neldrak, and he's probably 2,000 years old, and he's responsible for the destruction of the Felmog city of Prin.
His name is Thalwar Meldrak.
Sawar Neldrak. I'll just type it in.
He's responsible for the destruction of his city. Sawar Neldrak.
I like these odds.
Ooh.
In his defense, though, that city already had some crumbling infrastructure issues.
Yeah.
So he didn't have to do much.
The price of rat eggs is... They really are. It's hard to get a good deal on rat eggs these days.
Okay.
Well, that was a heck of a way to end the stream.
Let's do some XP. Okay. Did you complete a quest? No. You encounter a new creature. Yes, you just did.
Dragon.
Significant NPC encounter.
I would say, yeah, with Zeros. He's like working Mong to be a good bulwark.
Working Mong. All right,
working Mong and hard.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that back. Can we rewind the stream a little bit so that I can not say that?
It's already clipped.
It's already clipped.
It's viral now.
It's all right.
Solve a problem in a creative way. Yeah, you did, to get that treasure hoard at least. That gleaming, gilded can opener.
You should get the dragon to invest in this can opener.
I gotta get this dragon to invest in my Gumball Empire.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The problem is you got a bunch of cans, but nothing to open them with.
Yeah. I'd like to open up a manufacturing facility, not for making canned foods, but for opening them.
You travel 10 hexes exactly. 10 hexes exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Haven't really explored a new location yet. You'll get that next time. Crafted an item of food. So 6 XP.
I did criticize someone in power if the merchant or the mercenaries count. Were they in power? Someone powerful, I should say. I don't know if they were powerful, but they surely kicked my butt. Literally.
I don't know if they're not really powerful.
I'll have to do that next with the dragon.
Yeah.
I will. I'll get it done. I don't know how, but I'll find a way.
Any other ideals and flaws?
I did not make peace between two sides. But that one's always tough to do.
How about your relationship?
I'd say yeah. I mean, like, I definitely was Buddy's concerned about death, and then kind of got inspired by Zeros to the point where I boldly I'm trying to charm my way out of dragon death instead of running away.
And what's the other side of that for you, Zeros? Your relationship with Buddy?
I told him that I was scared. Maybe that
Yeah.
softens Zeros a little bit in his mind.
Mm-hmm.
It does. It makes me feel like Zeros is more human than horse.
More man than horse.
He's more man than horse now. Don't let the hooves fool you. Yes. I gotta do it. I have to find a way.
That's such a great line to say before you're burned to death by a dragon.
I'm going door to door.
All right, you have a week to come up with a business plan, but
All right.
you'll probably just forget about it, and then
I'm not going to forget about this because it's like certain death. Certain death. Land of Beam is filled with certain death if you don't find a way to creatively get out of it.
all right, everyone. That's was a good stream, and we'll be back at it next week.
Yes, indeed. Catch you all later, folks, and thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Bye-bye now.
Bye.